Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Mora, the site for this softball game here between the Zimmerman Thunder and the Mora Mustangs. Of course, Mora is at home this afternoon. It's a warm one, about 77 degrees for the start of this game. And batting first for the Zimmerman Thunder, as the first pitch is thrown for ball one, a little high. It'll be Ella Haas here for Zimmerman. She's going to pop this next one up, and it's going to go out of play in foul territory. It's going to be 1-1 here for Ella Haas as we look at the starting lineups here for Zimmerman. I mentioned Haas, Benson. She will be playing second. Oline will be pitching here for Zimmerman. And it's Hayes at that center field spot as we get the windup in the pitch. This one's going to be swung on and popped up. The catcher, got to it, but just couldn't hold on to it. It's going to fall for a foul, and that'll make the count 1-2. So we continue on. Presley Haas, she'll be at that third base spot. Stephanie, she'll be at first base. Peacock will be right field. Rotz in left. And Tempesta, she'll be at catcher today for the Thunder. This one is swung on and hit by Haas. That one's going to be in the gap in left center. That's going to be extra bases. She's going for two. The throw not in time, and she will reach second base safely. So next to the plate is going to be Abby Benson. Starting at the pitching spot for Mora is Peyton Oslin. This one's in there for strike one, and runner from second is into third easily. So two bases open now, as again it's Benson at the plate. Here's the windup in the pitch from Oslin. This one's going to be kind of a half swing, but it's going to go foul. Foul down the third base line. So a 0-2 count here for Benson. Oslin with the windup and the pitch. This one's going to be tapped right in front of the catcher. It's going to get down, maybe, and it's going to stay fair. So Benson is going to reach safely. Again, a little half swing there, and it looked like it might roll foul, but it did not as the catcher picked it up. Stays fair, and now we got two runners on for Zimmerman with no outs. Kenzie Oline stepping up to the plate here. Again, she'll be at that pitcher spot today for the Thunder. Oslin with the windup and the pitch. Swung on and hit down the third base line. Catch caught by the third baseman. Throw on to first is in time for out number one. But the runner from first was going to attempt to steal second no matter what, but she was in there easily. But good job by the third baseman, keeping the runner there, making sure she can't go anywhere. So now stepping up to the plate, it will be Hayes. First pitch to her is ball. Maddie Hayes playing that center field spot here for the Thunder. Maddie Hayes with one down and two on. Here's the windup and the pitch. She was going to bunt, but she pulls it back, and the runner from third somehow gets back to third safely. She got a big lead for herself and was trying to go home and then got caught and ran back to third just in time. Here's the 2-0 pitch on the way. That's going to be high for ball three. So Maddie Hayes up in the count now, 3-0, and a lot of times in these spots at 3-0, you're not going to be swinging no matter what. Here's the windup and the pitch. She's going to bunt it right to the pitcher. Throw on to first is in time for the out, but they are going to score one. So though she is out at first, she does get the run home, so an RBI there for Maddie Hayes. Now stepping into the box will be Presley Haas, two down. And one on. Haas with the swing down the left field line, and that's over. So Presley Haas with a home run here in the first inning. That'll make it 3-0 Presley Haas absolutely crushed that ball. Not sure the shell is going to be left on that one. She nailed that one on the first pitch. And she gives the Thunder a 3-0 lead here in the top of the first. Now up is Stephanie. Zoe Stephanie. Up to the plate. She'll be on first base for the Thunder today. 2 down and none on for Stephanie. She misses that one for strike 1. Looking at the lineup for Mora, it'll be Mann at shortstop, Robb at third, Athey at catcher, Peterson at second, swing and a miss there by Stephanie. Osmus out at left field, Callender at first, Steffen at center, Oslin pitching, and Gravich out in right field. Here's the windup and the pitch from Oslin. That was going to be just outside for ball 1. 1-2 with the count now to Stephanie. Her team leads 3-0 after a home run hit by Presley Haas. 2 down and none on. Here's the windup and the pitch from Oslin. That one's just high and inside for ball 2. Stephanie now with a 2-2 count. Oslin with the pitch. That one swung on, and I'm going to say she got a piece of it. So it's going to be foul. Count remains 2-2. There's Zoe Stephanie. Oslin with the windup and the pitch inside. That'll bring the count full now. Full count here. Oslin with the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Got Stephanie to get that one. That's going to be a strikeout on Oslin's stat sheet, and that'll be the first of the game for her. We're done with the top of the first inning, but not before the Thunder score on a home run from Presley Haas. A 2-run home run puts the Thunder up 3-0 here. When we come back, we'll be set for the bottom of the first inning. You're listening to Softball here on Nice 95.5.
At Aquarius in Connecticut, it's about making things easier, better. With on-demand efficiency, Connecticut solves problems like orange rust stains, white scale buildup, funny odors, and removes contaminants. Whether city or well, it's amazing water every day. Contact Aquarius Home Services, your local authorized Connecticut dealer, to schedule your free water analysis and save up to 25% on a new Connecticut system. At Aquarius, our goal is to always provide amazing service and earn the right to be recommended. We're just a click away at ConnecticutMN.com.
Back here at the bottom of the first. Morgan Mann is at the plate. She's playing that shortstop position. 2 pitches, and it is, I believe, a 2-0 count. Here's the windup and the pitch. That one's in there for strike 1. Windup and the pitch. Swung on, and that one's hit right to the shortstop. Throw on to first, going to be in time for out number 1. So 1 down now for the Mustangs. Stepping into the batter's box is going to be Jaden Robb. Again, she's over there at third base for the Mustangs. Here's the windup and the pitch. That one's in there for strike 1 from Kenzie Oline. 0-1 is the count. Get a pause in the action to get the third base coach down for Mora. That ball from Oline is going to be just outside. Evens the count, and 1-1 here for Jaden Robb. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That one's in there for strike 2. Oline wastes no time in between pitches here. Quickly getting on with the pitches. Robb with a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. That one got her up high. So a strikeout there for Oline. That's going to be her first. Now 2 down for the Mustangs in the bottom of the first, trailing 3-0. And Athey up to the plate now. Here's the windup in the pitch from Oline. In there for strike 1. Oline trying to make this a quick inning for Zimmerman. 2 down and none on as Anna Athey. She's down 0-1 in the count. Windup in the pitch from Oline. That one's going to rise just a tad high. Athey will lay off, and it'll be ball 1. 1-1 now the count here for Athey. Oline sets. Here's the windup and the pitch. Swung on, and that one's just over the second baseman's head, over the right fielder's head, and she's going to go for 2. Athey easily into 2, going for 3. She's going to go extra bases. The pass. The throw is not going to be in time. Got to the second baseman, but she didn't want to take a chance throwing it over there to third. She got to third easily, so a triple there for Anna Athey. Anna Athey with a triple with 2 down. She'll be the runner on third, and now Michaela Peterson steps up to the plate. Oline with the windup and the pitch. That one's in there for strike 1. Oline sets up. Here's the windup and the pitch. Peterson will hit this one. It's going to trail foul. Right fielder nearly got to it, but it does get foul before anyone can get to it. That'll move the count to 0-2. 2 down and 1 on. Runner on third here for the Mustangs. Peterson watches this one go high. Count moves to 1-2 now for Michaela Peterson. Mora trying to match what the Thunder did in that first inning, and that ball gets high on Peterson. She swings and misses, and that'll be the third out of the inning. And now 2 strikeouts for Kenzie Oline here in this game. First inning has come and gone, and the Thunder lead 3-0 over the Mustangs after a Presley Haas home run there in the top of the first. When we come back, we'll be set for the top of the second inning. You're listening to Softball here on Nice 95.5.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza Fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear and Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear and Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear and Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
Wellia Health offers sports medicine services at all our campuses in Mora, Pine City, and Hinckley. Dr. Mullen and his team treat a full range of sports injuries for all athletes at any level of competition. If you are injured, we want to help you return to the game as quickly and as safely as possible, providing the sports medicine care you need when you need it to help you live life well with Wellia Health. Call 320-679-1313 to schedule for any location.
Back here in Mora, Mustangs down 3-0 as we get to the top of the second inning. Now stepping into the batter's box is number 11. That's Lyric Peacock. Leading off for the Thunder here in the second inning. First pitch from Oslin is inside and low for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here's the windup and the pitch. That one swung on and hit to the shortstop. Shortstop gets it over to first in time for the out. Got a bit of a dusty field here today as the rain has missed the state of Minnesota for the last couple of weeks, and we could really use it. But again, a nice day, about 77 degrees. Here's the windup in the pitch from Oslin, swung on and missed by McKenna Rotz. Beautiful breeze coming up from the south as that pitch is inside. Makes the count 1-1. Oslin with the 1-1 pitch. That one's going to be swung on and hit. Or dribbler to second, throw on to first. In time for out number 2. Rotz almost beat that one out, but the throw just in time. Now stepping up to the plate is going to be Drew Tempesta. So quickly 2 down here for the Thunder. Tempesta trying not to be the last out. Doesn't look like she's going to be, but the center fielder does get there in time. That one was falling quickly for the Thunder, but not quick enough as the center fielder for Mora got to it in time. She'll grab it. 3 up, 3 down, go the Thunder there in the second inning. Coming to the bottom of the second inning when we come back here. Of course, you can be listening on WCMPradio.com or KBEK.com and live on 95.5 FM.
M Health Fairview brings world-class care to North Branch. You'll have access to the latest groundbreaking research discoveries combined with convenient care close to home. In North Branch, their dedicated care team specializes in family medicine, diabetes education, and physical therapy. Most of the staff and providers from the Pine City Clinic are now available in North Branch. To schedule an appointment, call 1-855-FAIRVIEW or use MyChart. Urgent care is also available Monday through Friday from noon till 8 and 9 till 5 on the weekends.
Great homes start with a sound foundation. That foundation starts with a mortgage from Northwoods Bank. Northwoods Bank is a community bank that knows the neighborhood. We have personalized home lending solutions, and with our Rapid Mortgage, apply online at northwoodsbank.com 24/7. Be approved in 20 minutes and be in your dream home sooner. Think local when it comes to your banking solutions. Northwoods Bank, we make it happen for you. Northwoods Bank is an equal housing lender and FDIC insured.
Bottom of the second inning, leading off now for the Mustangs is going to be Shea Osmus. First pitch swinging as that one is going to be lifted to right field. Caught, and that'll be out number 1. 1 pitch and 1 out. And now Sophie Steffen getting ready in the on-deck circle, but the hit right back to the pitcher there by Maddie Callender. So 2 pitches and 2 outs here for the Thunder. As now Sophie Steffen will step into the box. Here's the windup in the pitch. That one's in there for strike 1. Steffen just trying to make sure not to be first pitch swinging. Don't want to go 3 outs and 3 pitches, so good idea to lay off that one. Here's the windup in the pitch from Moline. That one's going to be swung on and hit foul. 0-2 now for Steffen. She was the one who was able to get the last out in that in the top of the second, but she swings a miss here for the strikeout. So 2 innings have come and gone quickly here in this game between the Zimmerman Thunder and the Mora Mustangs. Zimmerman leads 3-0 there on the scoreboard. When we come back, we'll be set for the 3rd inning here in Mora.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story, because we know that this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Visit Essentia Health in Hinckley, Sandstone, or our new location in Moose Lake for all your care needs. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org today.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things. like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Visit Town & Country Insurance in Finliston, Hinckley, or Mora today at townandcountry-ins.com.
Back here in Mora, this softball game between the Thunder and the Mustangs. It's been a quick 2 innings there for these teams, both going 3 up, 3 down in that second inning. Started with Mora getting a quick 3 outs on the Thunder, and then 2 pitches and 2 outs for Olin. And then Stefan had to battle in that third at-bat, but eventually struck out. Now up to the plate is Ella Haas. She is their top of the order batter, and she'll lead off here in the third inning. This one is popped up. Just going to get down in the outfield there. Second baseman couldn't get to it, and the center fielder just out of her reach. She'll be on safely. And now the lefty Abby Benson stepping into the batter's box. Here's the windup in the pitch from Oslin. That one's going to be bunted foul. Well, the runner at first looking like she's going to be going for second here no matter what. 0-1 is the count to Benson. Here's the windup in the pitch from Oslin. That one's going to be bunt attempt was pulled back. And the runner from first into second safely. The tag just missing. The throw was in time, but the tag just a little bit off. 1-1. Here's the windup in the pitch. Swung on and missed by Benson. Count will move to 1-2. Oslin with the windup in the pitch. That one's gonna, ooh, it hit the bat. Looked like it may have hit her hand. But it did hit the bat, and it goes foul, so count will remain 1-2 for Abby Benson. Oslin with the windup and the pitch. Swung on, and that one's a little tapper to the third baseman. She'll get to it in time, throw on to first for the out. But the runner from second does move to third. 1 down now for the Thunder, as Kenzie Olin, the pitcher, will step into the box. 1 down, runner on third. Thunder lead 3-0. Oslin with the windup in the pitch is going to be just inside for ball 1. Oslin with the windup in the pitch. Low for ball 2. Throw down to third. Trying to catch that runner off guard. Not this time, as she gets back safely. 2-0 count now for Olin. Oslin with the windup in the pitch. Swung on and fouled back. That one's going to be fouled back and bring the count to 2-1. Again, top of the third inning. 1 down and a runner on third here for Olin. Here's the windup in the pitch from Oslin. That one swung on and hit right down the third base line. The third base runner had to jump over it, but it goes foul. Brings the count even at 2-2. Good battle at the plate here for Olin and Oslin. Oslin with the windup in the pitch. That one's just high. Now it's a full count here for Olin. (3-2) the count. Oslin with the windup and the pitch. That one's going to be popped up and be out of play. That one hung in the air a while, but it does eventually go out of play. Count will stay at 3-2. So a battle at the plate here between these two teams' pitchers, Olin and Oslin. Oslin with the windup and the pitch. That one's going to be swung on and hit foul. Another ball that is gone foul. We'll continue to battle here between the two pitchers, Oline and Oslin. Oline for the Thunder, Oslin for the Mustangs. Oslin sets. Here's the windup and the pitch. That one's going to be swung on, and that one's going to get down for a base hit out to the left field. That's going to score the run, and Oline will be on with an RBI single. Now stepping up to the plate is going to be Maddie Hayes. We're going to get a courtesy runner there for the pitcher Oline. Courtesy runner should be Wachowski. Again, Maddie Hayes up to the plate. Here's the windup of the pitch from Oslin. Swung on and right to the third baseman for out number one. And I think the throw on to first is going to be in time to get the double play. So Hayes is out by the hand of the third baseman, getting her glove just under it. Then the throw to first in time as the runner trying to get to second. And those are so hard because you never know. Those could be called a drop. It could be called an out. But the glove just got under it for the out. So trying to stop on a dime and get back to first, especially when the field is as dry and slick as it is, it's hard to do that. So a double play there for Mora to get out of the third inning. One run does come across there for the Thunder before that double play, and it's 4-0. The lead here for Zimmerman in Mora. Mustangs 8-7 on the year. Zimmerman 12-3. Zimmerman's 3 losses, 2 of them have come against teams that they have been able to avenge the losses on. The one they have not was St. Anthony. They lost against them and weren't able to play them again to get the chance to beat them. They do not play St. Anthony again this year. Meanwhile, Mora started with 3 straight wins, scoring at least 14 points a game in those 3 wins. On a 2-game winning streak right now, after a 4-game losing streak, so finding their rhythm a little bit after that tough streak that they had. Again, like I mentioned, they had 2 straight wins last week coming into this game against Zimmerman. Hayden Oslin is going to strike out here at this at-bat for out number 1. That's going to be 4 now for Kenzie Oline in this game as we reach the bottom of the 3rd inning. Here's the windup and the pitch from Oline. That one's going to be swung on and hit, but foul. Hannah Gravich is at the plate now for the Mustangs. Oh, 1 will be the count. Here's the windup and the pitch from Oline. Gravich will swing at it. It's going to get past the pitcher and just under the glove of the shortstop. So she'll be on to first with a 1-out single. Now stepping up to plate is going to be Morgan Mann. She's the top of the order here for the Mustangs. 1 on and 1 out. Runner on first. Oline with the pitch. That one's going to be outside for ball 1. Oline with the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to be in there for strike 1. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Oline, swung on by Mann, but it goes foul. It's going to be caught by the first baseman for out number 2. Runner will stay on first, though. Now stepping up to the plate is Jaden Robb, unable to reach base her first time up. Here's the windup and the pitch from Oline. That one's going to be swung on and lifted to left field. It's reaching foul, but can the left fielder get to it in time? And she will. Left fielder gets to it in time for out number 3. So Mora strands one at first there. and is down 4-0 as we get into the top of the fourth inning. This is a quick moving game here between these two teams. Both these teams want to get out of here and go back home and enjoy the beautiful weather we're having. Of course, it's looking like it might rain here for the better part of this week in Minnesota. Hopefully the rain holds off though, although we could use some, but hopefully it doesn't interrupt any of the games that are scheduled for this week. Unfortunately, we had to cancel some of them during the beginning of the season due to the cold and the snow that we were getting. Of course, shouldn't expect anything different. It is Minnesota. We could be the lucky ones in getting some snowstorms here in May. Well, thankfully, it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Of course, stranger things have happened here in the great state of Minnesota. Top of the fourth here in Mora. Mustangs trail 4-0 at home against Zimmerman. Of course, this game being called live on 95.5 FM, KBEK. Of course, you can also listen and watch live on kbek.com or wcmpradio.com. Again, you can also stay tuned to the Nice 95.5 morning show with Rock and Robin Riley for sports at 7:30 and 8:30 to catch not only the recap of this game, but scores from all the local teams in the area. So we'll start this at bat with a ball that goes high for Oslin for ball one. Presley Haas is at the plate. In her first at bat, she swung and absolutely crushed one over the fence for the home run. She'll get on one here, and that one's going to be foul down the third baseline. One and one. I'll count here for Presley Haas. Oslin with the windup and the pitch. That one's going to be high for ball two. 4-0. Zimmerman leads. Two of those runs came by way of Presley Haas. She's going to swing on this one. It's going to be lifted and lifted out of play. Count will move to 2-2. Get the ball back in play. Oslin will set up. Here's the windup and the pitch. Swung on, and that one's going to go foul. That one's going to go and reach the fans across from us at the JV game. So the count will stay even at 2-2. Oslin with the windup and the pitch. Ooh, a off-speed pitch there from Oslin will get the strikeout. That was a good time to bring out the off-speed pitch there from Oslin, as that'll now be her second strikeout in this game. Two strikeouts here for Oslin. That is the first out of the top of the fourth inning. Swinging and missing at the first pitch is Zoe Stephanie. She struck out her first time at the plate. One down, none on for the Zimmerman Thunder. Oslin with the 0-1 pitch. That one's going to be just inside for ball one. One and one is the count. Oslin with the windup and the pitch. That one's going to be swung on. And the throw to first in time for out number two. And now Lyric Peacock will come up to the plate. Zimmerman leading 4-0 over the Mora Mustangs here in Mora. Oslin with the windup and the pitch. Swung on and hit to the shortstop. The throw on to first. Going to be in time for out number three. A good throw there from the shortstop to first. That can be a tough throw sometimes. And Peacock rather, looked really quick, but just off the mark from reaching first. And that'll bring us to the bottom of the fourth inning. And with Zimmerman leading 4-0 over the Mora Mustangs. We'll take a quick commercial break here, and when we come back, we'll be set for the bottom of the fourth inning here on Nice 95.5.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
Back here in Mora, site for this softball game. Stepping up to the plate is Anna Athey. Her first time up, she hit a triple. Unfortunately, they were not able to score off of that triple. Athey's going to be first pitch swing. It's going to get over the head of the pitcher. And Athey's going to be on first. So just over the head of the pitcher, O'Lean. Got back to the second baseman. She got it, but by the time she was able to get to it, Athey was on first safely. Now into the batter's box is Michaela Peterson. No outs here and one on. Peterson with the first pitch swing. That one's going to be out of play. And it'll move to count out 1-1. Peterson will watch the left-handed pitch come from O'Lean and be in there for strike two. So Mora really needs a couple base hits here. And that one's going to be popped up in foul territory. Third baseman will get to it for out number one. Out number one there for the Mustangs. Is now at the plate will be Shea Osmus. One down and one on. Runner on first. Here's the windup in the pitch from O'Lean. That one's in there for strike one. Mora trying to get that runner from first, advance in a scoring position. Meanwhile, O'Lean with the windup in the pitch. Ooh, good eye there by Osmus as that one rose a little bit. Right at the last second, she wanted to swing, but held back. Throwing down to the first is the catcher, but runner is back safely. Here's the windup in the pitch. That one's going to get over the shortstop. For the second baseman to the backstop, it's going to go. They might send the runner home. They will. Runner's going to go home, and she'll be home safely. So an RBI double there for Shea Osmus. And that'll get the first point on the board here for Mora. They now trail 4-1 in the bottom of the fourth inning. One down and runner on second. O'Lean with the windup and the pitch. Swung on and hit foul there by Maddie Callender. A 1 is the count here for Callender. Again, one run gone. And a runner on. Here's the windup and the pitch. Callender swings on this one, and it's going to go back foul. Out of play into the JV field. 0-2 count now for Callender. Trying to advance that runner home. A base hit could do it. Here's the swing, and that one's going to go foul. And no one will be able to get to it there for the Thunder. So we'll do it again. 0-2 is the count here for Maddie Callender. O'Lean trying to get yet another strikeout. Here's the windup in the pitch. Oh, that one's going to get her looking. O'Lean now with 5 strikeouts here in this game. At the plate is Sophie Steffen. She struck out her first time at bat, and she's going to hit this one past the pitcher, past the second baseman. The run is going to go from second to and reach home, and Steffen will be in with an RBI double. So an RBI double there for Steffen. And that'll make it 4-2 Mustangs have cut this lead in half. Peyton Oslin up to the plate, trying to come in one of the lead if she can get a base hit here. She looks at the first pitch go by for strike one. She's got Sophie Steffen on at second with 2 gone. Here's the windup in the pitch from Moline. Oslin will hit this one down to first and right to the first baseman. She'll get it, step on to first for the out. But the Mustangs do score 2 here, as now we come to the top of the 5th inning. So Mora's finally found a way to get those runs across here. The lead is cut in half by the Thunder. So now again we come to the top of the 5th inning here in Mora. We'll take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll be set for that top of the 5th. You're listening to Softball on Nice 95.5.
At Aquarius in Connecticut, it's about making things easier, better. With on-demand efficiency, Connecticut solves problems like orange rust stains, white scale buildup, funny odors, and removes contaminants. Whether city or well, it's amazing water every day. Contact Aquarius Home Services, your local authorized Connecticut dealer, to schedule your free water analysis and save up to 25% on a new Connecticut system. At Aquarius, our goal is to always provide amazing service and earn the right to be recommended. We're just a click away at ConnecticutMN.com.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a 4-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Mustangs cut into the lead as they score 2 there in the bottom of the 4th inning. Now at the top of the 5th, the Thunder will be at the plate. Jory Cordes is at the plate here for Zimmerman. She's first pitch swinging, but it's going to go foul. So 0-1 will be the count to Cordes. Here's the windup in the pitch from Oslin. That one's going to be swung on. It's going to be popped up just outside that infield line. That'll be caught by the second baseman for the first out. Now stepping into the box will be Drew Tempesta. Oslin with the pitch. One's going to be low. Ball 1. One-0 is the count here to Tempesta. Oslin with the windup. And the pitch is just going to be just high. That'll move the count to 2-0. 2-0 pitch from Oslin. That one's going to be high as well for ball 3. And again, a 3-0 count. Usually not going to swing here. So she might just watch this one go by. And that one's going to go by, but it's going to be inside for ball 4. So Tempesta will walk down to first, and Ella Haas steps up to the plate. 1 down, runner on first. Here's the windup in the pitch from Oslin. It's going to roll in the dirt. It's going to go back to the backstop. The runner from first will get into second easily. She'll take a couple steps off the bag and then stop and go back to second. 1 down, runner on second, 1-0 count here to Ella Haas. Oslin, this one is swung on and hit to left field. Left fielder under it, gets it for out number 2. Runner's going to go from second to third, and that should be the third out. It will be. Oh, a double play there for the Mustangs will get them out of this inning. The catch out there, the pop-up catch by the left fielder, and then the throw on to third is in time to catch the runner for out number 3. So a quick inning there for Mora. Now we'll get set for the bottom of the 5th inning here, as the Mustangs still trail 4-2 against the Thunder. We'll We'll take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll be set for that bottom of the 5th inning here in Mora.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
Back here in Mora, Mustangs trail 4-2 in the bottom of the 5th inning. Oline with the windup and the pitch. That one swung on and hit down the first baseline. It will go foul, though, for Hannah Gravich. Now an 0-1 count here for Gravich. Oline with the windup and the pitch. That one swung on and missed. 0-2 count here for Gravich. Oline with the pitch. Ooh, that one's gonna be called ball. Gravich thought she was struck out, but called ball. So 1-2 the count. Oline. That one will be outside. Even the count up at 2-2 for Hannah Gravich. Oline with the windup and the pitch. That one's gonna be swung on right back to the pitcher. The throw on to first. In time for out number 1. Morgan Mann will get ready for her at bat here as she steps into the batter's box. With 1 down, trailing by 2. Oline with the windup in the pitch. This one's going to be swung on and pushed right to the second baseman. Mann will be out. So she tried to pull that one just past the second baseman, but it rolled a little bit slower than it initially looked. So she'll be the second out here as Jaden Robb will get set up in the batter's box. Here's the windup in the pitch from Oline. High for ball 1. 1-0 count for Robb. Oline with the pitch. Ooh, that one swung on and missed. Robb a little bit behind that one. 1-1 is the count. 2 gone, none on for the Mustangs. Oline, that pitch is going to be swung on. Lifted to right field. Right fielder, oh, she got under it, but she drops it. The throw into second, going to be in time, but not on the base. So Robb is going to get on. She'll be the first runner on with 2 outs now. As Anna Athey steps up to the plate. She's 2 for 2. She has a triple and a single here in this game. Mustangs could really use a triple here. That ball's going to be low for ball 1. Anna Athey, the only batter here for Mora to get on in every at-bat, and they really need her to this time. That one's going to be in there for strike 1. 1-1. Now the count to Anna Athey. Her team trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 5th. Oline with the 1-1 pitch. Outside for ball 2. Robb getting a really big lead out there on second. Oline with the 2-1 pitch on the way. That one's going to be swung on and hit to center field. It's popped up. And that one's at the fence. It's going to be over. So Anna Athey, not only does she get on base, but she'll hit this one over the fence. And that is exactly what the Mustangs needed here in this game, as now they'll tie it up at 4 apiece in the bottom of the 5th inning. A 2-out home run by Anna Athey, 2-out, 2-run home run. She'll be 3 for 3 now, as Michaela Peterson will get set to step up to the plate. Despite giving up that home run, Oline has been, both of these pitchers really have been great here this afternoon. Peterson will now step up to the plate. 2 down, no runners on, tied at 4. Here's the windup in the pitch. That one's high for ball 1. Caleb Peterson with a 1-0 count. Oline with the windup and the pitch. That one's going to be swung on. That one's going to be popped up. And the center fielder gets, oh no, it goes past her glove. And Peterson is into third, standing up. So she'll get a triple. That's a tough spot out there for the outfielders. Sun's kind of in your eyes, and that ball can hang. And the wind is probably just a little bit more erratic out there. It's not a very big gust, but I'm sure the gusts out there are just a little bit different than they are up here by the plate. The pitch to Shea Osmus is high for ball 1. So Peterson now into third. 2 gone, 1-0 pitch here to Osmus. Here's the windup in the pitch. That one's going to be in there for strike 1. 1-1 now the count here for Osmus. Here's the windup in the pitch. The 1-2-1-1 pitch is swung on for a strike, so that'll make it 1-2. 1-2 now the count. Oline trying to get out of this inning. Osmus trying to extend it. That ball is high. Evens the count at 2-2. A base hit will get the runner home from third. Oline trying not to let that happen. That won't happen as Osmus swings and misses on that pitch for a strikeout. Now Oline has 6 strikeouts in this game. But the game is tied at 4 apiece here as we come to the top of the 6th inning in Mora. So this game moving very quickly, but it's tied at 4 now. And so these two teams, again, 2 very good pitchers out there. You just wonder, maybe we're headed for some extra innings here as this one is tied at 4 apiece between the Thunder and the Mustangs.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear & Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear & Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear & Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
Wellia Health offers sports medicine services at all our campuses in Mora, Pine City, and Hinckley. Dr. Mullen and his team treat a full range of sports injuries for all athletes at any level of competition. If you are injured, we want to help you return to the game as quickly and as safely as possible, providing the sports medicine care you need when you need it to help you live life well with Wellia Health. Call 320-679-1313 to schedule for any location.
Top of the 6th inning here. Mora tied it at 4 apiece in that 5th inning on a home run from Anna Athey. Now up to the plate will be Abby Benson. Pitch from Oslin's going to be inside for ball 1. Excuse me, this is going to be Borkowski. So Ivy Borkowski's at the plate now. She'll watch that pitch roll for ball 2. So again, number 1, Ivy Borkowski now at the plate. She's watched 2 pitches come by for balls. This one's going to be swung on and hit. Popped up in the infield. Ooh, shortstop was called off by the second baseman. A bit of a dangerous play there, but second baseman gets to it nonetheless for the first out. Kenzie Oline will step up to the plate now. And she's the pitcher for this Zimmerman squad. She's got 6 strikeouts in this game. Oline will swing on this one. This one's going to be popped up in the infield as well. Oh, and a bit of miscommunication in the infield. as that one's going to fall in for a base hit. So now at the plate is going to be Maddie Hayes. One out and runner on first. Here's the windup in the pitch from Oslin. Swung on and hit to the shortstop. The throw on to first. No, we're not going to get a throw. Wow, Maddie Hayes absolutely just outran the throw there. Didn't even give the infield a time to throw. Presley Haas now up to the plate. She had a home run there in the first inning. Her team could use one here. 1 out and 2 on. Here's the windup in the pitch. It's going to be inside for ball 1. Again, 1 runner gone here for Zimmerman. 2 runners on. Runners on first and second. Here's the windup in the pitch. Going to be high for ball 2. Ever since that home run, she's been unable to get on base since, but I'm sure right here even a pop-up will advance the runners. That one's going to be swung on and missed for the strike. Oslin with the windup and the pitch. Ooh, that one creeps inside on Haas. Count is even at 2 and 2. There's the windup and the pitch, and that one's going to be inside. So it was 3 balls. I wasn't sure. I fell behind there. So we have the bases loaded now, as Zoe Stephanie steps up to the plate. 0 for 2 thus far, but a base hit here gives her team the lead. Here's the windup in the pitch. That one's going to roll. Count's going to be 1 ball and no strikes. Oslin, after that first out here, has watched 3 runners come on. This one's going to be hit foul, but a chance for an out. Third baseman, oh, is not going to get to it. She got to it, but dropped it. So that's going to be down for a strike, 1 and 1. Third baseman got to it, but just couldn't get her glove on it cleanly as it falls in foul territory. 1-1 the count. Here's the windup in the pitch from Oslin. It's going to be low for ball 2. 2-1 now the count. Oh, Oslin. Ooh, this one inside. Oh, it's Stephanie makes her jump over the ball, and it's going to be 3 and 1 for Zoe Stephanie. Going to get a mound visit here for Mora. Going to just visit with Oslin, just try and settle her down. So again, we have 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. So the base is loaded now for the Thunder as they try and retake their lead that they had all throughout this game until that last inning, when they watched a home run go over the fence to score the 2 runs the Mustangs needed to tie this game at 4. And barring a pop-up in foul territory or even in the infield, Zimmerman should at least score 1 here with any kind of ball hit to the outfield or even a ball on the ground. 3 and 1 is the count here for Zoe Stephanie. Score is tied at 4. Stephanie back into the batter's box. Oslin with the windup in the pitch. Going to be high, and that's going to score a run on a walk. So Lyric Peacock will step up to the plate as now the Thunder lead 5-4. Base is still loaded with 1 out. This one swung on and going to be hit foul out of play. 0-1 will now be the count. Here's the windup in the pitch from Oslin. That one's going to be high for ball 1. Wind picking up here just a little bit as we are in the top of the 6th inning. Oslin with the windup and the pitch. This one's going to be swung on and pulled to the right. It's going to reach foul, though. Good pull on that one from Lyric Peacock. That one would have been maybe a base emptying hit there. But again, it rolls foul. Count will be 1-2. Oslin looking for that strikeout. Here's the windup and the pitch. That one's going to be high, and it'll be ball 2. Throw down to third. Not in time. The runner's back easily. 2-2 is the count here for Lyric Peacock. Zimmerman leads 5-4 in the top of the 6th. This one swung on and hit right back to the pitcher. They're going to go home for the first out and down to first. Oh, but the runner from third is going to get home as the throw down to first was just a bit off, and that's going to score a run. It's going to be counted as a fielder's choice. He's 6-4 now. Mora trailing in the top of the 6th inning. 2 runners on the corners here with 2 gone. This one is going to be hit foul there by McKenna Rotz. Count will be 0-1. Count. Here's the windup and the pitch from Oslin. Swung on and missed, and the catcher thought about throwing it down to second, instead throws to third. Keeps that runner there. Smart move there. The throw down to second would have definitely sent the runner flying for home. So a smart pump fake. Oslin, meanwhile, with the windup and the pitch. That one will be swung on and missed by Rotz. Very smart move there by the catcher Athey, pump faking down to second and then throwing on to third. Here's the windup and the pitch from Oslin. An off-speed pitch is going to get the strikeout there. She threw that pitch before and got the strikeout on it as well. So a much-needed strikeout there for the Mustangs. As yes, they do give up 2 runs, but they're still in this one. 6-4 as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Zimmerman Thunder lead in this game. But Mora will now be up to the plate and have their chance to try and tie this one up. We'll take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll be set for that bottom of the 6th inning here on Nice 95.5.
M Health Fairview brings world-class care to North Branch. You'll have access to the latest groundbreaking research discoveries combined with convenient care close to home. In North Branch, their dedicated care team specializes in family medicine, diabetes education, and physical therapy. Most of the staff and providers from the Pine City Clinic are now available in North Branch. To schedule an appointment, call 1-855-FAIRVIEW or use MyChart. Urgent care is also available Monday through Friday from noon till 8 and 9 till 5 on the weekends.
Mora, the site for this softball game between the Zimmerman Thunder and, of course, the Mora Mustangs. Mustangs trail in the bottom of the 6th inning, 6-4 to the Thunder, who scored 2 runs there in the top of the 6th inning. Could have been much worse for the Mustangs as they had the bases loaded at one point with only 1 out. So Mora did a good job there to get out of that tough spot. Only trail 6-4 here. This one is going to be swung on, hit to the first baseman. She'll catch it for the out. Maddie Callender, the first out here for the Mora Mustangs. So a quick out there for Zimmerman as now Sophie Steffen steps up to the plate. She struck out and hit an RBI double her last time at bat. Oline with the pitch. That one's going to be high and inside for ball 1. 1-0 the count. Oline with the windup in the pitch. Steffen swings this one, hits it to the shortstop. The throw on to first in time for out number 2. Two down quickly here for the Mustangs, and now it's Peyton Oslin up to the plate. Trying to get the first runner on here for Mora. Here's the windup and the pitch. Oslin swings and misses. For strike number 1. 2 gone. 0-1 is the count. Olean's pitch is going to be swung on and hit out of play foul. Count will go 0-2. Olean with the 0-2 pitch. Oslin swings. This one's going to be hit foul. Count will remain at 0-2. 2 gone. And trailing by 2 are the Mustangs. Mora is going to get time called. Maybe it was the ump actually who called time. Got a ball that was loose out there. Want to get that picked up. Olean with the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and hit by Oslin. Shortstop is there quickly. Throw on to first is in time easily for out number 3. What a sequence there for the Zimmerman Thunder. A quick 1-2-3 inning. We now go to the top of the 7th inning with the Thunder leading 6-4. And the Thunder will definitely be looking to add on some insurance runs here to maybe put this one away and prevent the Mustangs from getting back into this one here on a nice 95.5. Again, this one has moved pretty quickly here. Only about an hour into this game. And we're already to what could be the 7th and final inning. Again, we're at the top of the 7th here between the Thunder and the Mustangs. Thunder leads 6-2. And all depending on what the Thunder do in the top of the 7th, the Mustangs could only need 3 runs. 2 to at least tie it. But again, the Thunder still have their chance at the plate. Leading 6-0, or 6-4 rather. Top of the 7th inning. Get our warm-up pitches in here before we get back to action. Again, stay tuned to both KBEK and WCMP as we'll have more games coming your way this week. The season is coming to its end fairly quickly as we've only got about another week and a half left of regular season play for some teams. So it is coming to its close fairly quickly, just as quickly as it started. But again, the first couple of games were canceled or moved or rescheduled due to the rain and the snow we got. 2-0 now is the count here to Drew Tempesta. She's gone 0 for 1 here. She walked her second at bat. Ooh, that one's going to be just outside for ball 3. Another 3-0 opportunity here. Probably won't be swinging. And it has to be almost darn near irresistible to swing. And even at that point, you don't really see a lot of batters swing. That one's going to be well outside. And Tempesta will walk. Ella Haas into the batter's box with a runner on first. This one's going to be inside. It'll be ball 1. 1-0 count. Here's the windup and the pitch. That one's going to be swung on and pulled foul. One and 1 will be the count here to Ella Haas. Oslin with the 1-1 pitch. That one's going to go high for ball 2. The throw down to first might have been in time, but it wasn't on the mark. But the runner will stay at first. 2-1 the count here for Haas. Oslin with the windup and the pitch. That one's going to go high as well. Count moves to 3-1. So unlike a 3-0 count, you got to be careful here. Here's the pitch. That one's going to go high for ball 4. So Ella Haas, 2 for 3 with a walk. Ivy Borkowski. up to the plate. He looked to put on the bunt. So we got caught in a pickle there. The runner from first tried to go to second, and then the runner from second tried to go to three. They threw it on to first in time, so the runner tried to go to second, and the runner from second went to third. And then the throw on to third was in time for the out. So the out will stand. So coach tries to plead her case. It's not going to work though. So they get the out over there at third. You get the leadoff batter out and the lead runner. 2-0 is the count here to Borkowski. It's going to be, she swings in this one. She hits it, but it goes foul out of play. Makes the count 2-1. That one was going a little bit high, but sometimes those ones that are rising high, you just can't resist. You might be able to get a little more power on those. Unfortunately, she doesn't get everything on that one, and it moves the count to 2-1 with one out and runner on second. She does get a hold of this one. It pops up. We got two people going at it for the Mustangs, and it's going to fall. Shortstop and third baseman go after it, and neither of them call for it. And bit of a mistake there by the Mustangs, as that could have easily been the second out, but the runner's going to reach first safely. Now up to the plate is going to be Oline. She's gone 2 for 3 though so far. She'll watch this one go by inside for ball 1. So the score is still 6-4 with one out and two runners on here for the Thunder. Oline watches this one go high for ball 2. Again, a ball that was hit to the third baseman. Two players were there. This one's going to be popped up and it could get down. No, it won't. Third baseman is there for the out. A good running catch on the run, rather, by the third baseman. She'll get to it for out number 2. That could have been out number 3, but again, as I was trying to mention, the ball by Borkowski that was hit was right to the third baseman. The shortstop and third baseman both got there. Neither called for it, and then it dropped. That led to Borkowski getting on to first, but a good catch there by the third baseman. Now for out number 2, here's the 1-0 pitch from Oslin. It's going to go inside, and the runners will advance easily, so I'm not going to see a throw here. Runners at second and third with 2 outs here as Maddie Hayes is at the plate. Maddie Hayes so far in this game is 1 for 3. Here's the windup in the pitch. Swung on, and that one's lifted to straightaway center. Center fielder gets to it for the out. So the Mustangs get themselves out of a little bit of danger there as they had 2 runners on with 1 out. But they get the 2 outs, and now we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. The Mustangs need 2 in the bottom of the 7th to at least tie it, and they need 3 runs to win. We'll be back for the bottom of the 7th inning right here on Nice 95.5.
Great homes start with a sound foundation. That foundation starts with a mortgage from Northwoods Bank. Northwoods Bank is a community bank that knows the neighborhood. We have personalized home lending solutions, and with our rapid mortgage, apply online at northwoodsbank.com 24/7. Be approved in 20 minutes and be in your dream home sooner. Think local when it comes to your banking solutions. Northwoods Bank, we make it happen for you. Northwoods Bank is an equal housing lender and FDIC insured.
Back here for the bottom of the 7th inning. What could be the final inning here in this game. As I mentioned before the break, Mustangs need 2 to tie and 3 to win. So in case you missed it or you just joined us a little bit ago, we've had 2 home runs in this game. The first from Presley Haas in the first inning. She hit a 2-run homer, and that helped the Thunder get the lead, but then a home run from Anna Athey back in the 5th inning would tie the game at 4. And the 6th inning, seen Zimmerman get 2 runs across to give them the lead 6-4. And now we are in the bottom of the 7th as Hannah Gravich is at the plate. Again, Mora needs 2 runs here, so the runner on deck is the tying run. Oline, though, trying to shut this game down. That's a good start as Gravich swings and misses on that one. 0-1 count. Gravich will get a hold of this one, but it's going to slow roll to third. She's not going to get to it in time. Won't get it cleanly. So Gravich will be on. And now the tying run is at the plate. Morgan Mann, so far today, 0 for 3. But what a better time for a hit than bottom of the 7th, trying to tie this game and even win it. Oline, this ball is going to be bunted foul by Mann. I don't think there was no pullback from Mann on that one. She was bunting all the way. So the 0-1 count. Here's the pitch from Oline. That one's going to be swung on and lifted to right field. It gets down. The runner from first. She was trying to stay in between bases to make sure that one wasn't caught so she could tag up. And as it got under the glove of the right fielder, she slipped as she tried to go back to second. And it could have been an extra base hit, but unfortunately because of that slip, she's only going to get to first is Morgan Mann. But again, like I mentioned, what a better time for your first hit than right there. Now stepping up to the plate is going to be Jaden Robb. That one bunts in the air. It rolls foul. A dangerous bunt there from Robb. That one you probably should have held off of if you're the batter there. That one was kind of rising high and inside. As I mentioned, it popped up, so a dangerous one there. Makes the count 0-1. Robb is the winning run. That one's going to be swung on and miss. Oline with a beautiful pitch there to get ahead in the count. 0-2 now. Jaden Robb, 1 for 3 today. A base hit will definitely advance these runners, maybe even score one. That one's going to be high for ball 1. One, 2 is the count for Robb. Oline with the windup in the pitch. That one's going to be swung on, lifted to left. Is it going to stay fair? It will! It stays fair! And the run from third is going to come into home safely. And it's going to make it a 1-run game. An RBI double there for Robb with no outs. So the Mustangs in a good position here with no outs. 2 runners on, a runner on third, and a runner on second. Here in the bottom of the 7th inning, the Mustangs, again, they are 1 run away from tying it and at least extending this game, but are 2 runs away from winning it. Now stepping up to plate will be Anna Athey. Again, she hit that home run just a few innings ago, and man, could they use it here. A walk-off home run to win the game would be huge. But I'm sure more than anything, Athey will be looking just for a base hit here that could score both runs. I'm sure they'll probably be sending the runner from second home. Even if it's going to be close, you might want to take that chance at getting that first out and having a play at the plate than not sending the runner at all and being stuck and getting those 3 outs and not having sent the runner. But we'll wait and see. Again, Anna Athey, 3 for 3, a triple, a single, and a home run in today's game. Oline with the windup and the pitch. It's going to go high for ball 1. So Athey needs a double here for the cycle. Here's the windup and the pitch. Going to be high for ball 2. 2-0 is the count here for Anna Athey with 2 runners on, no out. Bottom of the 7th. The winning run is on second. Athey with the swing and a miss. Athey just couldn't resist on that one. Kind of an awkward swing. I'll make the count 2-1. Oline with the windup in the pitch. That one's going to be swung on, popped up, out of play. That'll bring the count even at 2-2. So that one could have been the pitch she needed to get that base hit, but it goes foul. 5-6 score here at the bottom of the 7th. 2-2 is the count here for Anna Athey. Oline with the windup and the pitch. This one's going to be swung on, popped up. And it's going to be foul. Catcher can't catch up to it. Close to the first out, but count will remain at 2-2. Those are tough to get there if you're a catcher. Right behind the plate, kind of almost straight up behind you. 2-2 is the count. Oline with the pitch. Outside for ball 3. Full count now for Anna Athey. Three-two pitch from Oline. Gonna be hit, and that's gonna be a single, possibly gonna send both. Here is the winning run. It's gonna be at the plate, and that will be it. So a game-winning double there from Anna Athey will not only win the game here for Mora, will also give Anna Athey the cycle. 7-6 will be the final in this game. A walk-off double there for Anna Athey will give the Mustangs the win here. 7-6 in the bottom of the 7th. Mustangs get the victory over Zimmerman here on Nice 95.5. We'll come back. I'll recap this game, and we'll tell you what's coming up during this week for these two teams. You're listening, of course, to softball here on Nice 95.5.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story because we know that this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Visit Essentia Health in Hinckley, Sandstone, or our new location in Moose Lake for all your care needs. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org today.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Visit Town & Country Insurance in Finliston, Hinckley, or Mora today at townandcountry-ins.com.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
At Aquarius in Connecticut, it's about making things easier, better. With on-demand efficiency, Connecticut solves problems like orange rust stains, white scale buildup, funny odors, and removes contaminants. Whether city or well, it's amazing water every day. Contact Aquarius Home Services, your local authorized Connecticut dealer, to schedule your free water analysis and save up to 25% on a new Connecticut system. At Aquarius, our goal is to always provide amazing service and earn the right to be recommended. We're just a click away at ConnecticutMN.com.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza Fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear and Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear and Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear and Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
Back here in Mora, Mora gets the victory in the bottom of the 7th, 7-6, after a game-winning double there from Anna Athey. She was able to get that double as she had runners on second and third, and they were able to come home. They had a close play at the plate, but the throw was just off the mark, and the Mustangs do get the victory 7-6. Looking at Zimmerman, looking at the stats for them, Ivy Borkowski, she went 1 for 2. She had a hit there. Maddie Hayes, she goes 1 for 4. Presley Haas, she goes 1 for 2. She had a walk there in her final at bat. She had that home run in the first inning, a 2-run home run. That's what helped the Zimmerman get out to a 4-0 lead in this game, but they saw Mora work their way back there in the middle innings and tied it at 4 apiece. Then also Abby Benson, she went 1 for 2 in this game. Jory Cordes, she went 0 for 1 in this game. Ella Haas, she went 2 for 4. She walked in that last at-bat, so technically 2 for 3 in this game. Then Kenzie Oline, the pitcher, she went 2 for 4 in this game. She had an RBI in there with one of those hits, an RBI single. She had 6 strikeouts in this game at the pitcher's position, so a good outing for Kenzie Oline. Then Drew Tempesta, she went 0 for 1. She walked twice, so very patient at the plate was Tempesta today. Then Zoe Stephanie, she went 0 for 2. She walked once and struck out in her first at-bat. Lyric Peacock, she went 0 for 3 because of a fielder's choice on her last at-bat. The throw went to third to get the lead runner out, and then she was safe on first, but that'll be counted as a fielder's choice. Then McKenna Rotz, she went 0 for 2 with a strikeout as well. Then on the other side here for Mora, Michaela Peterson, she went 1 for 3. She struck out in her first at-bat, then tripled in her last at-bat. Maddie Callender went 0 for 3 with a strikeout as well. Jaden Robb, she went 2 for 4. She got her 2 hits in her last 2 at-bats. She had an RBI mixed in there, an RBI double. And then for Shea Osmus, she had an RBI in her second at-bat. She went 1 for 3. She struck out at her last at-bat. Anna Athey, she got the cycle there in this one. She went 4 for 4 and, of course, had that walk-off double. She tripled in her first at-bat, got a single in her next, a home run back there in those middle innings, and then a double there to get the victory. Peyton Oslin, she was the pitcher here for Mora in this game. She goes 0 for 3, struck out in her first at-bat, but she did get 3 strikeouts in this game. Morgan Mann, she went 1 for 4, but her first hit didn't come until that bottom of the 7th inning. So what a time to get your first hit of the game there for Morgan Mann. Sophie Steffen, she went 1 for 3. She had an RBI double in this game. She struck out in her first at-bat. Hannah Gravich went 1 for 3, getting her hit in her final at-bat. So again, the Mustangs do get the victory here, 7-6 over Zimmerman. We had to go all 7 innings, but Mora does get the victory here over Zimmerman, 7-6. Looking at both of these teams, Zimmerman is just about done with their season. They'll have 2 more games, as I see. One of their games, unfortunately, has been canceled, but they will play Albany this Thursday, and then next Thursday they will play Monticello in Monticello. So they've got 2 more games on their ledger before wrapping up the season and getting ready for the section playoffs, which begin at the end of this month, and I believe the 31st or the 30th. I believe it's the 31st, though, is when the playoffs for sections will start. Then over tomorrow, they have 4 games left. They will play 2 more times this week. They will play in Little Falls on Thursday. Then they'll host Moose Lake Willow River here on Friday. Then next Tuesday, they'll be in Rush City to take on the Tigers. And then for their final game of the regular season, they will host Hinckley Finlayson here on next Wednesday. So again, the season wrapping up quickly here for both these teams as we get ready for the playoffs here. As I mentioned, in about a week and a half, I think, as I mentioned, the 31st is the first day of playoffs for the local teams. So again, stay tuned to Nice 95.5, the morning show with Rockin' Robin Riley there on KBEK at 7:30 and 8:30 for the sports part of the morning show. I'll be on there with Rockin' Robin Riley to recap this game and give you the scores from other games going on in the local listening area. Of course, you can also listen to the WCMP morning show. I'll be on there at 7:45 and 8:45, just in case you missed the morning show with Rockin' Robin Riley. Of course, I'll be on both of them twice in the mornings, so make sure to stay tuned because I'll be getting you local scores, as I mentioned, from all the local teams around the area on the morning show with both Rockin' Robin Riley and our very own Joshua Miron. But again, the final here in Mora, the Mustangs get the victory over Zimmerman 7-6 in 7 innings. I'm Ethan Game Day Gilman for Nice 95.5. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to all of our fine sponsors, because without them, we wouldn't be able to come out here and bring you these games. So be sure to thank them personally, because again, without them, we can't come out here and bring you these games. The final here